Hello children, welcome to Narayana Live Classes. We have another set of assignment. This is in worksheet 2. This already you learn about the Saudi Arabia, how the climatical condition, vegetation, the different deserts, how the seasonal, in which month you have the summer, in which month you have the winter season, what type of clothes they wear, what is the, what you can locomotive on the desert, it is a ship, caravans it is called, what sort of clothes they wear. This is all you have learned in your lesson. So let's begin the worksheet. Complete the sequence. You have some sequence, you need to understand the sequence, you need to write the relative answer. Okay. You have Rab al Khalif. Rab al Khalif is a desert which is in the south of peninsula of Saudi Arabia. Okay. Rab al Khalif desert is in the south, and they are asking where is An Nafud. An Nafud is in the west. An Nafud is in the west direction of Saudi Arabia. Okay, now coming to this, Jordan, which is in the north of Saudi Arabia, which are the neighboring countries. Jordan is the north of Saudi Arabia, and Kuwait is in the northeast. Kuwait is in the northeast of Saudi Arabia. And what is Saudi Arabia, Jordan? These all are the Middle East countries. Okay, summer season. So in which month summer season experience in the Saudi Arabia? It is experienced in the month of May to September. Okay, Saudi Arabia people experience summer from May to September, and winter season December and January. December and January. It is extremely cold during this month. Okay, everything is very extreme. Though Saudi Arabia is called as peninsular, there is an absence of glacier mountains in Saudi Arabia, so you don't find more and more of vegetation in Saudi Arabia. India is also called as a peninsular country. The southern part of India is a peninsular country, but we are blessed with perennial rivers from the glacier mountains. As a reason, we have different soils, different mountains, and we have lot and lot of vegetation in India. Okay. Okay. So winter experience in the month of December and January. Coming to Persian Gulf. Persian Gulf is in the east and Red Sea is in the west. Red Sea is in the west. Clear, children? Coming to capital. Saudi Arabia capital is Riyadh and Jeddah. Jeddah is a very commercial place in Saudi Arabia, which is a port city. Which is the port city. You know, lot and export and imports, the commerce happens in the ports only actually. So Jeddah is a very commercial city and it's a port city. Okay, coming to the next slide. Define the following. Define the following. We have some set of phrases like words which are very important in this lesson. Let's understand. Thawb. Okay, thawb is a garment which is said to be in Arabic language. It's a garment. Garment is nothing but a cloth. Okay, which is worn by a men in Saudi Arabia. It's a very long and in very light in color, so that the sunlight is not going to reflect them directly. Okay, thawb is worn by a man. Okay, so you can see the word thawb is a standard Arabic word for a garment. Okay, for a garment. What is garment? I said it's a cloth. It is a traditional clothing style for men. Okay, this is a traditional cloth for a man. The thawb is commonly worn by men in the Arabian Peninsula. Is it clear? What is thawb? Okay, it is light in color. So what is the meaning of thawb? Is a garment. Garment is nothing but a cloth which is worn by a men of Saudi Arabia or Saudi peninsular countries. Okay, now abaya. Abaya is a cloth which is worn by a woman of Saudi Arabia. They cover the whole body, leaving the head, hands and the legs. Okay, and is very loose and very lengthier in the size. Okay, abaya, a loose over garment, essentially a road-like dress worn by some women in the parts of a Muslim world. Okay, it's not only in Saudi Arabia, all the Middle East country almost the majority of religion is Islam there. The abaya covers the whole body except the head, feet and the hand, as I said right now. Okay, so thawb is a man garment and abaya is a woman which wears. Coming to caravan. Caravan is nothing but the people, a group of people who travel in the sand with the help of camel. In some part of the sandy area, they even take up the horses also. Okay, so this mainly they travel from one place to another place for the what you can say, for doing the business with the other neighboring countries. Okay, a caravan is a Persian word, is a group of people traveling together. Okay, is a traveling together, often on a trade expedition. Caravans were used mainly in desert areas. Okay, as I said, it is a group of people traveling in a desert for the commerce purpose, for the trade purpose, for the business purpose. Coming to sand dunes, a wind, a hot wind which blows in the sandy areas, and it creates a very havoc for the people who are traveling in the desert region. Okay, and it creates hills also sometimes. You know, you can't open your eyes and you can't walk during that time, and that is not a cold wind, it's a very hot wind. Okay, dunes are large masses of wind blow sand and are mostly common in the desert environments such as Sahara and also near beaches. Beaches also you find the sands, right? An area with dunes is called the dune system. Is it clear what is sand dunes? A hot wind. Coming to oasis, oasis is a small water body in the desert area, and mostly in the oasis people settle down, and in the surrounding of oasis you have some fertile soil where people grow the palms. Okay, and nowadays because of the irrigation facility, even the Saudi Arabia people grows wheat and barley also. Okay, a oasis is a fertile area often having a date palms groves in a desert or semi-desert environment. Oases also provide habits for the animals, for the plants. Okay, so here people settle down and they carry their plants, they carry their animals, and some vegetations are grown in the oasis. Is it clear? When you understand what is all this meaning, I think you can write with your own words, provided you need to use your proper language where you don't find any grammatical mistakes. Is it clear, children? Let's go for the next slide. Okay, now what you are supposed to do, circle the odd one in each. So you need to understand which is the odd one. You need to relate each and every word, and when you feel this particular word is the odd one, you need to make a circle in that. Okay, now see, first one, you have Arabian desert, you have Arabian Peninsula, you have Sahara desert and Thar desert. Whereas Arabian desert, Sahara desert and Thar desert, these are a desert region. And what is the odd one? That's the Arabian Peninsula. So you need to circle on Arabian Peninsula. Is it clear? It's very simple. You need to analyze the things here. So coming to the second one, Afghanistan, Iraq, Oman and Yemen. Okay, whereas Iraq, Oman and Yemen are very nearby, very neighboring countries, whereas Afghanistan is completely in the Asian continent. Okay, where these all are in the Middle East. Okay, these are the Middle East. Even you can say even this is like Asian continent, because but we can't consider it as completely Asian. It's a Middle East countries. Okay, Afghanistan little far away from all these countries. So you need to make a circle on Afghanistan. Coming to the third one, Riyadh, Makkah, Qatar and Medina. So Riyadh is the capital of Saudi Arabia. Makkah and Medina is a very holy places in Saudi Arabia, and Qatar is not a part of Saudi Arabia. So you need to circle on Qatar. Is it clear? Coming to the fourth one, polar bear, camel, goat and sheep. It's very clear. You can't find polar bear in the desert region, right? Whereas these all are available. You can see all these animals in the desert region. So you need to circle on polar bear. Coming to the fifth one, date palms, wheat, barley and coconut palms. So date palms are grown in Saudi Arabia, wheat is grown in Saudi Arabia, whereas barley is also grown in Saudi Arabia, whereas coconut is not grown in the Saudi Arabia. So you need to circle on coconut. Is it clear? Coming to the next slide, you have the big creative corner. So now what I see is you have some pictures here. You have some Sahara desert, Kalahari desert, Atacama, Thar and Arctic. What you're supposed to do is you need to make a connectivity with all this. Okay, how you need to connect? Here, look here, Sahara and Kalahari desert. Sahara and Kalahari desert is a hot desert. Okay, you need to join this. And where you find Sahara and Kalahari desert, you find in Africa. Let me see, where is Africa? Yeah, so you need to connect to this. Is it clear? Coming to Atacama. Atacama you find in South America, and Atacama is also a hot desert. Atacama is also a hot desert. Now where is South America? Yeah, South America is here. Is it clear? Coming to next, Thar desert. Thar Desert is also hot desert. And where you have Thar Desert, which is in India. So where is India? Yeah, India. But Thar Desert is also spread in Pakistan also. 15% of Thar Desert you can find in Pakistan. So you need to connect to India and Pakistan. Coming to Arctic, Arctic is a cold desert. What do you mean by desert? Desert is the area where you don't find any vegetation, and you don't find any more population also in desert area. Okay, so Arctic is a cold desert, and where you find Arctic, this cold desert you find in the Arctic Circle, right? So where the Arctic Circle is here. This is how you need to connect the assignment. Is it clear, children? Now let's go for the next one. You have the match the following, and you have given some pictures and related some names. You need to match it up. Okay, Makkah city. You have vulture. You have traditional dress of Arab. You have Burj Khalifa and date palms. So it is very simple, because now everyone is very fond of watching news, and you have so many facilities of watching all the YouTube channels. You know where is Burj Khalifa. You know everything. So what you need to supposed to do, you need to just match it up. Okay, Makkah city. So where is Makkah city? This is Makkah city. So B is the answer for that. Coming to vulture, there is only one animal picture, vulture. Vulture is D here. D you need to keep here. Coming to traditional dress of Arab, definitely this is 1. So E. E is the option. Coming to Burj Khalifa, Burj Khalifa, this is very high, is in altitude. You can say this is the world biggest building. So Burj Khalifa is A. Is it clear? Coming to date palm, you find the date palms, which is in C. Is it clear? This master following is very clear for you. Now coming to the next third Roman number, which is we are going to conclude your assignment. So write the names of few things that are found in the desert region. So what actually you find in desert region? You find snakes, rats, scorpions, snakes, reptile snakes, right? This is all you find in your desert. Even though you find some palm trees, you find some cactus. That's all are mentioned here. You have palm trees, you have oasis, cactus, sand hills, reptile snake, scorpio, owls, vulture, and rats. Apart from this, if you know anything more apart from this, you can even write down, children. So with this, we are concluding our assignment. I hope you are very thorough with your lesson. This is a very quite interesting lesson, Saudi Arabia, where people are almost, it's not a democratic country, it's a monarchy. Now the people are coming out, and what you can say, the prince or the king of Saudi Arabia is coming out, and he knew that now petroleum is no more going to exist, is going to end at one particular time, maybe mostly in 2035, 2040, there will be no petroleum deposit in the world. That's what the static is going to say. After that, what they're going to do, there's only one trade, what they're going to do, right? After that, what they're going to do, they need to expand their business. So that's how they're coming out now. They're given little freedom to the women. Women have fighted for their freedom. Now they're coming out. They learn how to drive now. Initially, women don't have any rights there. They have supposed to sit at home only. Okay. So this is how now the Saudi Arabia is also running with the other nation, because they know that globalization is very important. So I hope this lesson is quite interesting, and you know how the culture of Saudi Arabia, and make sure to read your textbook, children. Thank you.